Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. Today, really excited to run through a big addition to my T206 Hall of Famer collection and just give you an overall update on where I stand with those particular cards. So before we get into that, just wanted to mention that if you are watching this video before December 15th, 2024, you can get in our 500 subscriber giveaway. I will link to the video below where you can find instructions on how to enter into that giveaway. You could win one of these 5 cards: 1972 Topps Roberto Clemente, 1977 Topps Bruce Sutter rookie, 1983 Topps Wade Boggs rookie, 1987 Donruss Bo Jackson rookie, and a 1993 Topps Derek Jeter rookie. You could win one of those cards. Just check out the link below in the description of this video to go to the other video where you can learn more about how to enter into that giveaway. Okay, so I made a pretty significant addition to my collection over the course of the last week or so when I won an auction through a smaller auction house that I had never heard of until basically last weekend, called Wheatland Auction Services. They're based in Pennsylvania. I was looking on Craigslist trying to just find cards for sale locally, and there was an ad. Basically, they ran an ad about their auction that they had going on. Like I said, I'd never heard of them before. I checked them out. They were very legit, and they had some stuff that was going in that auction. And so if you watched my video about comping vintage cards, you saw that a couple, like a 41 play ball Joe DiMaggio and a T206 Ty Cobb portrait with the red back went and for very reasonable prices in the auction. I thought about bidding on those. Ultimately, I did not, but I did bid on one thing, and it is this that I won, and I was super thrilled with it. There is a polar bear back of the Gray Eagle. The Gray Eagle has landed. Tris Speaker in a SGC 1 with the polar bear back. This is obviously it's beat up. Obviously, you can see the paper loss increasing, but it's got the polar bear back, and I, unfortunately, I think for my wallet, I've gotten bit by the polar bear back bug for T206 cards. And let's take a look at the back. There you go. The back kind of looks nicer than the front to a certain degree, and I'm going to show you in a minute some other of the polar bear back cards that I have from the T206 set. But Tris Speaker, really ultimately one of the best center fielders to ever play. Complete player, an incredible defensive center fielder, and just the one of the premier hitters of his era. Hit 300 consistently, and the Red Sox sold him off and traded him to the Indians, where he was there for years as well. He won couple World Series with the Red Sox and then won another with the Indians, and just one of the all-time greats. And so I have one of his strip cards, but it's from when he was with the Indians. So I really wanted this because he's with the Red Sox in this picture. So this is relatively early in his career, and then he spends really kind of the bulk of his career ultimately with Cleveland. But the Red Sox had him early on, and so this is just I couldn't pass this up. This card comps, I believe, for around $500, and all in, I got this for like a shade under $400 in that auction. So I couldn't say no, and I just am so thrilled to have it. So I wanted to take the opportunity now, especially since after my last SGC submission, I now have all of my T206 Hall of Famers in SGC slabs. So I wanted to give a rundown of all of the cards that I have. And then at the end, maybe I'll do a video and show a picture of kind of all of them lined up. I currently have a dozen. This was the 12th one that I've added. As a little bit of context, I prefer to buy the cards that have the action poses as opposed to the portraits. Nothing against the portraits. It's just kind of what I would like to get. And there are probably about another half dozen or so of that I don't have any of their cards in my PC that I would like to get. That includes Mordecai Brown, Willie Keeler, Hugh Duffy, George Davis, Elmer Flick, a few other guys. And again, there are some guys that have action shots who I already have another one of their cards in my PC. So the two big ones that I really want to get that I've mentioned it on the channel previously are, I would really like the Walter Johnson Hands at Chest. Hoping that that's kind of the next big card, like really big card that I acquire for my collection. And then the huge one would be the Ty Cobb bat off shoulder. But that's probably way down the line. So let me run through alphabetically the other cards that I have. And if you watch our channel, you've probably seen most of these cards before. This first one I don't know that I have actually shown on the channel. It is Hall of Fame catcher Roger Bresnahan. This is an authentic minimum size not met Piedmont back. And this is just, I mean, look at that image. Like the sunset background with like a factory going on back there. This card is incredible. Now, the dealer I bought this from had another card of the same card in an SGC 1 slab that was like missing a chunk right there. And I was like, you know what? I want this one even though it's authentic because it just has more eye appeal. It had better registration than the one that was a 1 also. So really happy with that. I'll show you the back really quick. Just a great card. So Roger Bresnahan, Hall of Fame catcher. So that's one card. Next is Frank Chance, Piedmont, the first baseman for the Tinker to Evers to Chance double play combination with the Cubs, Hall of Famer and multi-time World Series champion. I bought this card raw and sent it into SGC. You would have seen this card in the first video that I did when I got back from being in the hospital. So I'll just show it again. Love this card. It's a great one. Okay. Next is Fred Clarke, Hall of Fame, I think outfielder, right? And he was the manager also of the Pirates with Honus Wagner. There he is holding bat. I bought this at the Northeast Card Expo in Marlboro over the summer, I believe. So this has got the sweet cap back. Look at the back. A little off center, a little OC on the back, but gorgeous card, beautiful. So really happy with that. Next is Wahoo Sam Crawford. This was a 1. Again, also I bought this raw in the same deal that I got the Frank Chance card. Sent this in. I showed this on that first video I did back when I got out of the hospital. It's got some writing on the back, a little bit of paper loss, but still incredible card, gorgeous. And then that beautiful sunset. Again, I prefer these action shots. I think that they show the players in their natural element better than the portrait cards. That's just my opinion. This was Johnny Evers, the second baseman for the famous Cubs teams with the Chicago on shirt. Again, incredible background, and this is also a polar bear back. This was a win in an REA auction. Take a look at that incredible polar bear backing. And the difference is that the polar bear cards came in boxes of scrap tobacco as opposed to the other cards that came in packs of cigarettes. So they tend to be a little bit dirtier, but still pretty gorgeous. Anyway, love that card. Here is Nap Lajoie, famous Indians. I guess he was second baseman, right? This was also an REA win. I was really happy with the price I got for this. 1909 sweet cap of him throwing. There are a couple of action poses of Lajoie. There's this of Lajoie. There's this one, and then there's also one of him holding the bat. I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm not sure that I would get the holding the bat one. But yeah, just Woonsocket, Rhode Island, legend, Nap Lajoie. Speaking of legends, here's the granddaddy of all of the cards that I have, and you saw this if you saw my recap of the Shriners video, of the Shriners show from the first day. From my guy Matt from Providence, the Christy Mathewson Dark Cap Polar Bear. The card to end all cards. This card is absolutely unbelievable. The dark cap. He also has the white cap version as well. I think the dark cap is a better image. I think this is like the greatest card ever made, frankly. And then of course see the gorgeous polar bear back as well. Yeah, what can I say about this card? This is the like top 3 card in my entire collection basically. It's like this 41 play ball Ted and my Clemente rookie. Like that's pretty much it. And Clemente rookie and this card both came from Matt. Thanks to Matt. All right, the shortstop of that double play combination, Joe Tinker. There you go, in a 1.5. This was from the Harry O'Brien collection. So thrilled to keep this. Go back and watch my video on the cards I won from the Harry O'Brien collection auction. Yep, just a great picture, nice sunset kind of in the background there. And again, take a look at the back, sweet cap. So I have all three of those guys, Tinker, Ever, and Chance. There you go. All right, just a couple more here. Rube Waddell. I showed this card on my last SGC reveal because this was in a PSA slab. It was in a 1.5, and I crossed it over, and thankfully it stayed a 1.5. So again, beautiful sunset. So many of these cards have these like sunset portrait backgrounds, like just amazing, 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 amazing cards. All right, this was from the Shriners earlier this year, Zack Wheat. This is actually his rookie card. This is my oldest Hall of Fame rookie card. I bought this at the Shriners in April. Legendary Dodgers outfielder, great hitter, great outfielder as well, and a 1.5 with the sweet cap back. Great stuff. And then the last one alphabetically is Vic Willis, 1911 sweet cap of him throwing. And I bought this at Shriners recently, in the November Shriners, from Jeff Gross, who has been in the news for very good reasons recently because of the find that he was involved in of some absolutely incredible cards. Stay tuned to this channel for more on that. Vic Willis, T206 throwing, got a nice crease down the middle of it, but this was such a reasonably priced card I couldn't say no. So anyway, so that's it. So those are my these cards, and I'm gonna leave you with a nice image at the end here of those of all those cards. So give me just 1 second, and I'll put that together. All right, guys, there you go. See them all lined up there. Just incredible stuff. So lucky to own these cards. So happy with all of them. And that's it. So that is going to do it for this edition of Wax Pack Wisdom. Tell me what you think of these cards. Tell me what you think of these guys. Check the link below for how to get in our giveaway for 500 subscriber giveaway. And also check out where to follow us on all social media channels. And our list of favorite nonprofits and charities. We'd really appreciate it if you would consider supporting one or more of them. So we'll see you next time on Wax Pack Wisdom. Take care.